Hey everyone, it's stimulus money here from WealthWave, and this new SNAP update for November has completely exploded. What we're seeing right now is unlike anything we've ever covered before: confusion, panic, and millions of families unsure if they'll even get food on the table this month. So if you or someone you know receives SNAP benefits or food stamps, stop scrolling. This is something you absolutely need to hear. Over the weekend, a brand new memo came out from the USDA, and it's creating absolute chaos across the country. I'm going to walk you through exactly what's happening, what this memo really says, what it means for your benefits, and most importantly, whether you'll have to pay anything back. Now, I've been following this story for more than a week. I honestly thought it was over last Friday. Things looked settled, payments were starting to go out, and many states believed they were finally in the clear. But then boom, Monday night hits, and the USDA drops a bombshell memo that changes everything. Let's break this down step by step, because it's complicated, but by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what's going on. The timeline that sparked the chaos. Last Friday, the administration publicly said they would comply with lower court orders and start releasing the full federal funding for SNAP. That meant states could issue 100% of benefits for November. Some states immediately jumped on that. They submitted funding requests and began processing full benefit payments. But just a few days later, over the weekend, the administration completely flipped the script. They decided to take this issue to the Supreme Court and stop the release of full payments. And then, late Monday night, the USDA sent out a new memo, and this is where things went off the rails. What the USDA memo actually says. The memo basically warns that any states that moved forward and sent out full 100% SNAP payments for November acted without authorization. The USDA is now demanding that those states undo those actions immediately. Yes, you heard that right, undo them. That means if your state already issued or promised full payments, the USDA is saying those actions violated federal rules and need to be reversed. And that's where millions of beneficiaries are panicking right now. The big question everyone's asking: if your state already released your full SNAP benefit, does that mean they can take it back? Will that money disappear from your EBT card? I've looked everywhere and honestly, there's no clear answer yet. We don't know if states will actually claw that money back, but given how desperate many states are for federal funds, it's not impossible. Let's be clear though, this isn't your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't break any rules. This is a dispute between states and the USDA, and unfortunately, regular families are caught in the middle. The USDA's warning and penalties. The memo goes even further. It threatens financial penalties against states that don't comply. But here's the problem: most states are already broke. They rely completely on federal money to fund SNAP. Without that funding, they have no backup plan. A few states tried to patch the gap using their own state emergency funds, sending out partial payments to help families survive. But the vast majority simply don't have the money. That's why we're now seeing different states doing completely different things, some issuing full benefits, others partial, and some issuing nothing at all. According to the memo, states are now authorized to pay only 65% of benefits using the remaining federal contingency funds, about $4.65 billion total. That's only about half of what's actually needed. So what does that mean in real numbers? Roughly 5 million households could get absolutely nothing for November. That's right, 5 million families with zero benefits this month. Let's be clear, you did nothing wrong. I know many of you are frustrated and worried right now. So let me make this crystal clear. If you're a SNAP beneficiary, you are not in trouble. You didn't violate any rules. You didn't cause this mess. This is a tug of war between government agencies, and the people paying the price are ordinary Americans who just want to feed their families. If money appears on your EBT card, that's not your fault. If it gets removed, that's not your fault either. The system is failing, not you. Questions still without answers. Here are the biggest unanswered questions right now. If you already received 100% of your November benefits, will that money stay on your card or be taken back? If you haven't received anything yet, when will your payment arrive and how much will it be? Will your state push back against the USDA and issue full benefits anyway? We just don't know yet, and that's the scariest part. Some states are standing their ground, while others are backing down immediately to avoid penalties. We'll likely see things evolve over the next few days. My honest take. 4 days ago, I thought this situation was over. I really did. But this new USDA memo feels like a power move away for them to regain control over states that acted too quickly. Meanwhile, real people are suffering. Families are going hungry. And Washington is arguing over memos. That's the sad reality. While they play politics, millions of Americans are wondering how they'll buy groceries this week. What you should do right now. Here's my advice: 5 critical steps to protect yourself during this chaos. Step 1. Check your EBT balance every single day. Take screenshots of your balance, you'll want that documentation. Step 2. If you receive money, try not to spend it immediately, if possible. I know that's hard, but waiting a few days might save you a massive headache if the state tries to reverse payments. Step 3. If your benefits appear and then disappear, document everything: dates, times, amounts, screenshots. Keep it all. Step 4. Call your state SNAP office and ask directly. Has my state issued full benefits or partial benefits for November? And will I keep any funds that appear on my card? Yes, wait times are awful, but you deserve real answers. Step 5. Stay connected with your community. Check local Facebook groups, forums, and news updates from people in your same state. This situation is very different from one state to another. The harsh truth. This whole SNAP system is held together with duct tape. The USDA depends on states to distribute funds. States depend on the USDA for money. And when either side breaks down, it's the beneficiaries who pay the price. This isn't how a safety net should work. No one should have to live in fear of losing food benefits overnight. No parent should have to tell their kids they can't buy groceries because the government can't get its act together. What's next? I'm not sugarcoating it, this story isn't over. Not even close. We're expecting more USDA updates and possibly state responses in the coming days. Things are changing by the hour. And on top of this SNAP crisis, there's also breaking news about $2,000 dividend payments and new stimulus check proposals being discussed, all hitting on the same day. So trust me when I say stay tuned right here on Wealth Wave, because I'll keep breaking this down piece by piece to help you understand exactly what's happening, what's real, and how it affects you. Final thoughts. Look, I know things are scary right now. It feels unfair. It feels chaotic. But remember, you're not alone. This community here on Wealth Wave is made up of real people who are all going through the same struggle. And I promise you this: I'll keep showing up for you every single day. I'll keep pushing for answers. And I'll keep fighting to make sure your voice is heard. You deserve better than this. You deserve stability, food security, and a government that actually works for you. We'll get through this together, one update at a time. So make sure to subscribe to Wealth Wave, hit that big subscribe button below, it's 100% free, and share this video with anyone who relies on SNAP benefits or food assistance. They need to know what's happening right now. Drop your thoughts and questions in the comments. I read every single one of them. Thank you all for your support, for being part of this amazing community, and for trusting Wealth Wave to keep you informed. Stay safe, Stay strong and I'll see you in the next video.